Alaafia Family. Ekabo. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in to the House of Confirmations. Ashe, Adukwe. Family, family. We know it's Hump Day Wednesday, right? Trying to get over the hump. Best way to do that, intermediate time, unplug. Disconnect yourself from the matrix way of thinking, and that whole ideology you were thrown into. Also, family, come on in and take a deep breath in, inhaling in through the nose, inhaling in through the nose and out through the mouth. Releasing all of that poison and pressure that was picked up while you was plugged into the matrix. Ashe, Adukwe. Family, you already know the beautiful faces and these beautiful voices you are hearing. I am Oye Yemi. I'm an ancestral priest initiated 21 years.
I'm Omitola. I'm a diviner, healer, and reader, and we are the House of Confirmations.
And Gabo.
Come on in, family. Come on in. We have an exciting live for today.
Okay? It's an exciting day.
Absolutely, it's an exciting day. And we're going to wait for the rest of the family to come in, especially for the motherboard, which are the mothers of our church, our usher board.
I'm going to go ahead and start as we always do, family. Like, loving, and sharing, tagging family on in, letting everybody know the House of Confirmations. We are here on Witchy Wednesday, family. We understand it's a lot earlier. A lot earlier than we normally would come live, but family, we just been having a good time. Want to make sure that family gets a good time. That means the day crew and the night crew. I'm gonna find out family know how long it's been since they've been with us.
Oh, Alaafia, Mother Misia.
There, Mama Misia go.
Oh, we miss y'all. We miss you. So you messaging us from YouTube. Oh, Ashe, come on.
Okay, I'll switch to the other one.
Bye. Okay. Alaafia, beautiful family, come on. And we wonder if y'all know what today is. Let's see. How's everyone's connection, family? Let us know. How is the quality? Is it a clear connection for you all? Alaafia, we miss y'all. We're actually out of town. For those who wants to book us while we're on the road, for those who wants to book in-person readings, in-person services, let us know, family.
Sure.
We had some announcements, family. We had some exciting news for you all. We hope that y'all ready to sit down. We hope y'all ain't in no rush. Back, family. I'm listening and ready to listen. Okay. All right. All right, family. We are back and we have so many announcements, y'all. OMG, like, where do we start?
Well, I know we can start 2 years ago.
We didn't start off with 2 years ago. All right, family.
Who knows why we would start off 2 years ago?
And we're actually going to save that for our trivia question because y'all know in the HOK we always have a good time around our anniversary. For those who did not know, our anniversary lasts 9 days. Yes, it does, family. And it's reasons why our anniversary lasts 9 days, okay? Oh, I do pray this is actually the color that I met Baba in.
Yes.
Yes. So we wanted to enjoy and celebrate our anniversary with you all. And we want who knows, family who knows why we celebrate our anniversary with you all. We're trying to figure out who's really down with the HOK. Because we've been down with y'all since we met each other, honestly. So we can give family enough time to come on. And family do know that many readings are available. They have had us in the inbox and in person, family. People have been driving us. Shout out to Miguel. Shout out to everybody who's been getting their readings in person. Marcus.
I say yes, definitely, family. If you are in the Atlanta area, try booking us while we are still in the area because we're not going to do a turnaround coming back, family. We're making sure we're reaching everybody out here who is in the area. I do pray to everyone that has reached out and came out here and seen the House of Confirmation in person and got that personal experience with the House of Confirmation. Like Marcus Roberts said.
Alaafia, we was just talking about you, Marcus. You know it's our anniversary today. One of our anniversaries, okay? Because we have a 9-day long anniversary.
Yep. 2 years ago, family. Today in Oyotunji African Village, me and Yayawo Lona Omitola Ajebola, we met. And it was exciting. It was a journey, and boy, it lasted for about 9 days.
Absolutely. So we hope that you all are paying attention to the answer. So you all may get a treat, a prize later on during this live. Alaafia Miguel, we just shouted you out. Thank you for coming and getting your reading done in person.
Okay.
I wonder how was your experience being able to sit with us and get your reading in person versus online?
A lot more in depth, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, your reading lasted like 4 hours. You really got blessed. Marcus knows that as well. Marcus knows how it feels to get your reading done in person. We spend a lot more time, when you get that one-on-one in-person session.
Yeah, spirit tends to take advantage because they know that there's a direct connection there. So spirit tends to say a lot more, get a lot deeper into your business.
Absolutely. Come on in. It was a great experience. I share. Come on in, family.
For all the goddesses that is coming in, make sure that your head wraps are on. Make sure all my gods out there, my warriors, make sure that your hats are off before we get into prayer. It is honorable before our Most High, before our forefathers and foremothers. Once we open up, family, the oracles are here. It is Witchy Wednesday, family. We have a few treats in store for you for the next 9 days. So stay tuned. You will be up to date before the post, before the flyers hit. Yes. Family who is live will know exactly what we are coming with first. And I don't know, there might be a limit because I remember last year we did this. It came flying in. A lot of orders came flying in when we come with the blessings.
Oh, okay. So Demetria said because we are family and we started small and we have grown together. Family that stay together, grow together.
Oh, Mama Misia, who's been with us since the jump.
Absolutely.
I know y'all can. She's on YouTube right now, family. For those who do
Yes.
not know, we are streaming via Facebook and via YouTube right now at the same time. So
Yes.
we are conversating with Mama Misia,
On the
who is
YouTube.
on the YouTube,
I
supporting
share.
us on the YouTube page,
I
House of
share.
Confirmations. And yes, she is correct. Can we read that out loud again?
Because we are family and we started small and we have grown together. Family that stays together grows together. Alaafia, beautiful family.
Alaafia for everyone that is coming on. And
Today,
yes.
2 years. We celebrate 2 years of meeting each other today, family. 2 years ago, at Oyatunji African Village, the kingdom of Oyatunji African Village in South Carolina, we met. Okay, so today was the first day. Not that we said something to each other, but there was actually a situation that happened. And we're going to get into that later, and we're going to let that be our trivia for those. And we're going to give you all a chance to win a free card pull.
Oh, y'all taking y'all notes.
For our anniversary, we are blessed and family. Ashe.
I want to go ahead and open up. I know it's not many few family members in right now, but we're going to go ahead and open up because I feel spirit starting to come down and want to make sure we are protected. Omi tutu or not tutu, late tutu I can go tutu arisha. Olu the my mojuba. Bog boy kolo atembela say olu the my mojuba ibara serum. Mojuba get the nimbo ibara serum. Mojuba mi ego ibara serum. Mojuba baba leko ibara serum. Mojuba egon yeye ibara serum. Mojuba oyara sincere be egongo ibaba ba yeye. Mojuba oyara sing up. Mojuba ogunola mojuba ulu shego mojuba gram mojuba golden mojuba atebola mojuba akimumi. Kikamashe ocean ede ulu shego kikamashe chifalagba oyo sinji kikamashe oba dipo magic bag oyo sinji. Iwe lafe iwe owo kosi kukosi focus wahala kosi transition kosi formidable kosi witchcraft kosi willable kosi anything that comes against our destiny. Ashe I do pray in your mighty name we pray so shall it be. Right. Ashe.
So, family, while we've been out of town, we've been accepting 8 live readings because we are doing more in-person work. I still have orders coming in. Thank you, family. So I don't think y'all understand how we feel about those who wait so patiently with us on their orders. That will never be taken advantage of or taken for granted. For those who ordered their house of confirmations, I know exactly what we're talking about. But 8 slots available for those who want to get their mini readings on this Richie Wednesday. And Baba has been so heavy with ancestors, doing ancestors readings in person. Oh my goodness. If you have not experienced an ancestor reading in person, I'm sure Marcus could tell you, it's like you forget Baba didn't grow up with you. You forget Baba didn't live with you because you literally talking to all your grandmas and grandfathers and aunties and moms and pops and being reminded of everything they have always told us and how we kind of forget those things when we think they're gone.
So yeah, it's a lot harder to tell the ancestors to go away when you're still there. They continue to talk, so the messages are a lot in depth, are a lot deeper. It's more in your business, family.
Absolutely.
I believe Marcus, your family spoke with me the entire time I was there. Marcus, I will have to say you have gotten the longest ancestral reading than anyone has ever gotten in this house.
And that's like 3 days, right?
Marcus has gotten a 3-4 day long ancestral reading.
And took all the messages, seeing him take heed to the message, and his family is receiving changes, seeing the benefits.
Banning.
So that's what makes us want to continue this. Those who ask me would I ever go back to doing hair or other things that I did, and it's kind of like this feeling you get It's hard to explain. As you were speaking the other day, I know how that feels now. It's a feeling you get not only relaying messages from spirit. First of all, you get to see how powerful spirit is. You get to be shown that spirit can come bring you information that someone you never met before. You weren't there for the situations. Or then the healing that takes place. The fact that it was worth it, that it was a reason why we relayed those messages. I'm going to change it for the world. Happy
Sure.
2-year anniversary.
Happy 2-year anniversary. Omitola Ajebola.
Oh, yeah. So we would love for more family to come in. We know that we're going live earlier than we usually do.
And with the family, come on in. We understand that family has been dealing with the homeschooling and getting everything settled in the homes. So we're still going to be patient because definitely messages, they want to come out today on this Witchy Wednesday, family. Y'all know every Witchy Wednesday, the messages are a bit more sticky, more, wow, I didn't see that coming around the corner, family. Make sure you do book. Information is on the screen. I share. Continue to like, love, and share, family.
Absolutely.
I share. Tag family on in. And for family that is in the Atlanta area, we're only going to be in the Atlanta area for a few more days.
Okay.
So please make sure you do not wait till the last minute.
So in a minute, we're about to do a raffle party. Who remembers those share raffle parties?
Throwback.
Let's see who we got with us. Who's still, first of all, who's still viewing? Would love to know who's still with us, who's still viewing. Who do we all have still viewing?
I share family, send us some love. If you are still viewing, if you're still here with the House of Confirmations, especially if you've been with us for the last 2 years.
All right, it's showing us at least 5 people are viewing. Are you all commenting? Who do we have viewing? Who do we have here? All right, we got Marcus Oyelaki in the house.
How about Tunde? I shall we see family coming on in, waiting for family to go ahead and speak that is coming on in, as we want to go ahead and start with a raffle for those who remember. Mama Missy up in here.
Actually, I came in.
Get him, Mama. Get him, Mama.
Wow.
Yeah, because y'all know we're only going to give messages where family is prepared and ready for the messages. And many messages are needed. Many messages that will always be given from the ancestors. They're never at a quiet state. So we want to make sure family is in here to receive the messages that is given to them by their ancestors, their guardian spirits, their guidance.
So we know Mother Missy and Marcus is tuning in there. Anybody else tuning in? Jalisha in the house.
All right, what's up, Jalisha?
So we have a raffle for you all. You all know.
I'm saying for those who are new, for those who haven't been with us in the beginning, who are just tuning in. All right, well, you know what? We're gonna throw you some positive energy. We're gonna throw everybody some positive energy out there. But we see the energy is up. It's Hump Day Wednesday, trying to get over the hump. We understand, family. That's why we tell everyone to unplug from the matrix. You're not the only one trying to gather energy right now, trying to get yourself through the rest of this day. So, family, we're going to throw you all positive energy. Positive energy. Now, for those who have not been with us for the full 2 years, some of you have been with us. We would do a lot of few cool little stuff. One of the things was a raffle. We used to tell family we used to have a share portal raffle. During that time, for a lot of time, maximum would be 5 minutes. We would crank the music, party, and family go on the sharing spree. And from there, we would have family let us know that they have shared, tagged, liked, and we will put their name in. Do anybody remember what we used to put the name in?
Let's see. Who remembers? I think this should be added to the trivia.
Uh-oh.
Who remembers what we used to put the names in for the share raffle party? We had a lot of good times with family.
Mm-hmm. For those who remember the share party raffle, let us know. And let us know if the video starts skipping. Now, Mama Missy, we know that you know. You don't have to throw out the answer.
I think the old heads are waiting to see if anyone answers before they do. So does anyone know what we used to put the names in for our share raffle pool? That was so fun. Like, y'all, I don't think we want to bring it back, but we're just so busy. We don't know if we have the time for it. We may do a throwback.
Listen, this is going to be an exciting 9 days, so we shall see. Well, for those who don't know, Alaafia, Nicole. For those who don't know, you should go and binge watch because we have over 100 of videos where we have shown you all such things. We will be having trivia this next 9 days for free carpool family. Alaafia. So if you do not know much of the question that we are asking now, we may ask these questions later on. Go back and watch some of the videos. The answer is up. It's like school, fam. We got to go back to the chapter and read the chapter to find the answer. It's there.
I say I am. You know I know. Yeah,
we know you know, Mama Misia.
So, you want to let them answer, even though
Go ahead.
Okay, so old heads, y'all can answer. We'll let y'all answer.
I say. Because family, we're going to be giving out a lot of treats this next 9 days. One of them will be a throwback of raffles. Now, it won't technically might not be a share raffle, might be a trivia raffle.
Absolutely.
Also, family, there's a lot of other things that will be coming out. Like for the next 9 days, I don't know. Let me go ahead and throw the top off of my head. I'm thinking half price off of Orisha waist beads.
Oh my goodness! The last time we did that,
I understand we had the whole cash out got shut down.
Oh, the question was, what did we used to put everybody's name in who participated in our share raffle parties? When we used to hold share raffle parties on live. We wants to know. We know the old heads know, but we want to know that anybody else around that time. We're celebrating 2 years, family. Oh, we send you a lot of positive energy. Mars is in retrograde, family. So if y'all have not researched more information on Mars retrograde or been tuning into our lives as we've been relaying messages during this time, there's a lot of aggression. You have to try to stay out the way best way possible.
Yeah, we're dealing with a retrograde. One of the things that I've always been told that helped me to this day when times get tough is that this too shall pass. This too shall pass, and you don't want to give up because of a small moment when you lived so many moments and made it through so many other situations.
Absolutely.
This too shall pass. The retrograde that we are dealing with, family, is a Mars retrograde. Aries, family. We're dealing with a lot of aggression, a lot of male energy that needs to be corrected. And the universe will correct these things. So everyone has to be on the patient. Who is reading up on Iwa Pole. For those who don't know about Iwa Pole, is that it is about good character, but not only good character. Iwa Pole is also about patience and waiting for the universe to have its steps to be made, not getting impatient, going a whole nother route once you already set something and you're going forward with it. That shows good character. I am giving my faith into something I'm putting my words into, therefore I will follow these things out. That is good character.
We're back, family.
All right, family, we're back.
Shame.
No. Don't lose the video. Come back, family, because we were just about to tell you that Mama Misia is correct.
Yes.
The witchy poo hat. Family, y'all remember the witchy poo hat? And if you don't, go back. If it is before your time, remember when you started watching, go back to the videos before. We was having a great time. Still am. We still are having a great time, family. That was just one of the things that we as the House of Confirmation brought, and many more things to come.
Absolutely. So, Mother Misia got that trivia question. Don't worry, family. We have a lot of trivia questions.
I say.
Actually, for family, I believe. I'm trying to remember what was the next trivia question. All right, family. Let's see. First of all, we want to talk about our 9-day anniversary. Does anyone know why our anniversary is 9 days long? Let's start there. We're hoping that people other than the old heads can answer this question.
We have been enjoying our trip. We have been enjoying everyone's ancestors. We have been enjoying the work. We have been enjoying change. Definitely. Much hard work. Much rest still needed from the spiritual work that we have been doing. But are we enjoying ourselves? Always. We're always going to enjoy something that we love doing. And spiritual work is what we love doing. Now, we would love to see more family come out. We don't want to miss feel the presence of missing family when we were so close to you all.
Mm.
So, of course, that will always make the trip a lot better.
Yes, absolutely. How is the connection for you all, family? Is it clear? Is it freezing? Let us know if it's freezing. Okay. Oh yes. Anybody knows why our anniversary is 9 days? Oh yes, y'all can answer this question too. Oh, and also, family, don't forget today's the last day for $25 off the ancestral readings. We've been so busy with ancestral readings. I hope everybody's been seeing the posts and the flyers that we've been sharing about them.
You've done so many ancestral readings. Okay, connection is good. I'll do one.
All right. So does anyone know why our anniversary is 9 days long? Which I believe is a blessing. All right, so we're gonna answer that question for you all. Hope you all are keeping up with these answers, family, so you all can get a chance to win the trivia.
Sure.
We celebrate our anniversary for 9 days because the first day we met, we actually went through a whole bunch of spiritual experiences to where we couldn't keep up with the amount of days that was going by. For those who didn't know, when I met Baba, we didn't meet each other already knowing each other. When I went to the village, I did not plan to stay with Baba. I did not plan to move in with Baba. I had no idea I would be meeting him. I was told that I would be meeting a king and that I would be first wife. That was the only messages that I was receiving. So when we met for like 7 days, we had a lot of spiritual. Alaafia, beautiful family.
Alaafia.
We had a lot of spiritual interactions happen with like higher powers. Like we were astral traveling. We was traveling back in time.
Sky opening up.
The sky opened up. Storms, but not normal storms. It was weird. We don't have enough time in this live to explain everything we went through. But here's our trivia question. This is for a Jamisa. She still gets her card pull for
Yeah,
it.
she does.
You still get your card pull for answering the Richie Pooh question. Hopefully, family remembers that for the next time that is asked. But this is for the trivia, and we're gonna give y'all 3 minutes to answer this question. What happened on the first night me and Baba actually talked? What made us start talking? Does anybody remember the famous story? Oh my gosh, this story has been told so many times in the beginning. Where we telling all these things for the new family that has came in.
3 minutes, family.
You all have 3 minutes, and this is for a free card pull. All right, 2 more minutes, family.
I give family a hint.
We on her day. Oh yeah, day.
Solomon says to pay very important details to this type of, I would say, insect.
Who remembers this story? Don't worry, stick around so you can hear that story. Because we're celebrating this anniversary with you all, family. You all, we went, I'm gonna keep that. Was it the shoe situation?
Ah, you remember that story.
Oh, y'all so messy. No, it was not the shoe situation. No.
Okay.
All right, family. So thank you for that attempt. But what happened was there was a club at the village. Hope y'all can hear me. There's a nightclub at the village. And for those that haven't went to the African village or you're tuned to, there's like mosquitoes there. So I was already getting bit by mosquitoes, and Yami was one of the helpful men that were finding me the bracelets and the things to put on to
The insect repellent.
yeah. So that wasn't working. I was at the bar and I was drinking my drinks and things of that nature, and ants start biting me. Ants, family, to the point where nobody understood how I felt because they thought I was just getting bit by the mosquitoes. These were ant bites, okay? So all these men in my face trying to flirt, being provocative, being a little bit strong. And Baba noticed Baba noticed that I was uncomfortable. So he came up to me and offered me to come to his room. Now at that time, so many men was already flirting with me. I did not want to give Baba the impression that I was an easy woman and that I could just come to his room
I
like
got a lot
that.
of rejections, family.
You can tell the story from here.
No, go ahead. You got it. I was rejected a few times, family. I was just trying to get her into the room to be comfortable. I understand the village. I've lived in the village for quite a while. I understand when you're new coming into the village. Now, I've never seen Omitola come into the village before. So I wanted her to be comfortable, not knowing that she was already being hit on by everyone. I wanted her to go into my room. I know, right? Cliche thing of a man. But I wanted her to get into some comfortable, some AC, get away from whatever was making her itch. Because at the time, I had no idea that she was being bitten up. I just know that she's looking for some bug repellent and it's not working for her. I don't know how to tell her that 9 times out of 10, these immune mosquitoes out here, it's like African mosquitoes. They don't give a god daggone about no immune nothing. Okay? So I'm constantly going to her and she's rejecting me. At the same time,
I don't want to look like a whore.
At the same time, I'm working in the village, family. I'm the bouncer. I'm at the front. I'm patting people down, telling them to go back to their car if they got weapons. I'm protecting everyone. Same time, I'm still trying to slide and talk to her, which is in the next little area, away from where I'm at. So every time I go, I get a rejection. I come back, boom, I go back to her, get another rejection because I can still feel her energy. She's needing some saving.
Can we use another word besides rejection?
Huh? What other word is that?
I didn't want to look like a whore. I didn't want to look easy. I don't want to think that I just go into men's room. I don't want people to think that.
That's rejection. That's one word.
That's not rejection. Rejection means no, I won't talk to you. I was still talking to you. Yes. Look how
I was giving a question. I was rejected. My question, therefore, I was rejected. But I did not lose faith, family.
Baba see that he got rejected. I was in a place where I didn't want to look sleazy or whorish or make people think that everybody's gonna get a good time. So I was already conflicted with so many men flirting with me, and the invites began getting painful. At this point, I was like crying. I don't know if anyone knew. I was in pain. I still have the markings today, family. For anyone who wants to meet me in person and see these famous markings from those invites. 2 years later, I still have these markings. Okay. I mean, I was in so much pain to the point where the last time he came to ask me, that was it. We went into the room.
I win. Why is this story so significant? Because I am a child of Oya. Oya Yanzep. I wish as we are on Oya's day today. How befitting that we are celebrating our 2-year anniversary on her day. Because Oya creature, little bugs, is the ants. Now, there's a story with Shango and Oya. I want you all to go ahead and research on your own. There's also a saying with Solomon. Solomon, for those who have been watching us for a while, we can correlate to being an Omo Shango. He also deals with, and I stay with Pataki with Oya as well. So as the ants came, as she kept denying, whatever new word we want to use other than rejecting, Oya had to step in and kick it up a notch so that she can finally hear what I had to say. And I promise you, family, once I got her into the room, I didn't do anything sneaky. I didn't do anything conniving. I actually went and found a bottle of vodka and I rubbed her legs down to ease the burning of whatever, because at that point I'm still thinking mosquitoes. I had no idea it was ants at the time. She just says her legs is burning, so I'm going right to it. I know that that's going to help. Then I go grab some Vaseline, rub her whole legs down with Vaseline, go into my drawer, get some long socks out, them socks to go past your knees, family. Don't ask me why I had socks like that, okay? I just did. And just so happened they fit her perfectly. And from there, she was good. We sat and chilled for a while. And once I got her comfortable, that's when I proceed to move in with my game. And family, y'all want to know what my famous game book is? Woo, y'all want to see my black book? I'll show you my game book, right? It's the playbook. I was all up into scriptures with her family. Y'all see this book right here? That's my playbook right there, family. I wanted to see exactly if we was on that level spiritually, and just so happened we were. Some of the things that I was finding out that nobody else knew about this book, her father was already telling her way before she ever met me. So there was an instant connection. And that's all I wanted to see, family. That's all the reason why I wanted her to my room. The next day we had Waffle House.
Yes, family. And why was that moment so? First of all, he rubbed my legs down. I don't think anybody understood that. This is before I knew his name. Did I know your name at this time? I didn't know his name. I didn't know he was a priest. I didn't know anything. He just saw me in a lot of distress, and I could barely say any words to him because that's how much pain I was in. It had to be over 100 ant bites on my legs. We're not talking about 2 or 3 ant bites, y'all. We're talking about my legs was bumped up, looked like Crunch Star, and I was in so much pain. And he just went to rubbing my legs down with the alcohol, with the Vaseline, with the socks on. Then we started talking. I didn't go down there to stay. I went down there just for King's Day. And I ended up staying in Baba's room, who let me have his bed. Baba did not sleep in the bed with me. Baba slept on the floor, on the mattress on the floor. Baba didn't touch me. He didn't make me feel uncomfortable. He didn't hit on me. Nothing sexual. I was such at peace. I fell asleep. I tried to go back out there. I was still in pain to the club, and I ended up coming back in, and we talked, and I went to sleep. So next time that question is asked, y'all know the story. How we even end up talking to each other, not talking like dating, but actually talking, getting to know each other, because I was bit by ants, and he came to save me. I need to say that. I was crying. I was at the bar looking pretty as ever, crying with this lipstick on, y'all. And all these men trying to hit on me, and I'm like, no one cares. And I'm like crying right now. I guess that looks sexy to everybody. Baba
It was dark out there. You had a glowing face. They didn't know it from tears. She was just glowing and glistening. And no, this ain't glistening. This is tears, pain tears. Tears like I just got a whooping.
Yes.
Can't tell the difference.
Right.
I can tell the difference.
Thank you. So that's the first date, y'all. Alaafia, beautiful family. Alaafia. So that was the trivia questions. Since Demesia won the first trivia questions, for those who do not know, we are doing a lot during this 9-day anniversary. Today, we celebrate the day we first started talking. We met on yesterday, but we didn't have like a full conversation. I just walked in the gate. Baba was at the gate. He was the gate man. He was the bouncer. So I came in, paid for my VIP pass, and went to the bar. And, met the bar, things of that nature.
Which I sold her the VIP pass. I saw her when she walked in, and I saw what she was wearing. She ain't noticed me. She thought I was some thug, some.
He had a girl. Baba had a girl.
She didn't know what was going on.
Baba had a girl, and Baba looked so young. I don't know if y'all probably used to seeing Baba by now. But at that time, I thought Baba was like 16, 17. I thought he was someone's cousin. I didn't even think he was old enough to talk to me. He looked so young. Baba actually had to pull out his ID, y'all. I don't know if he told y'all. And Baba had to pull out his ID and prove to me that he's old enough to talk to me.
I had to pull out my Babylon ID.
Oh my goodness.
2 years later, here we are, family. 2 years later, here we are, and so many other things that has happened in between. And then once we met each other and got comfortable with each other and had our whole spiritual journey, we said, all right, let's go ahead and find who else is out there. And that's when we started House of Confirmations Family, which we was given to by family. We did so many readings and it became such a known thing that, oh my God, this is confirmation. That's how the name stuck.
And we just wanted to make it with a K to be different.
Be different. That's going to be a question for you all later too.
Yes, how do we get the name House of Confirmations? We're going through this, family. We hope y'all are listening because we will be asking these questions as trivias, giving you all the opportunity to win things. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, for those who do not know why this is a 9-day anniversary, it's because day, on the ninth day, family, the ninth day of knowing each other, 9 days after meeting, we went live together for the first time doing live readings.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all did not know, we only knew each other 9 days. So, family, being in this business literally started 9 days after meeting each other. So, our business anniversary is 9 days after meeting each other anniversary. And to be quite honest, family, throughout those 9 days, somehow Baba and I became a couple and was engaged for marriage.
That's just how the ancestors
It just
work.
happened.
Father, when you let spirit lead you, and mind you, we both been led by spirit to be in the village at the same time, separately, family. I was already getting messages that my wife is going to be in the village, and I had just left the village. Just like because of the terrible fire that happened, family came and got me. There was no water, no electricity, and spirit told me to go back into that situation and wait it out. Something great was coming. My wife will be there. I told everybody, so I have witnesses. My whole family is like, yo, we had no idea you was that good. I was able to read that my wife was going to be in the village. My wife, she has gotten readings and reading telling her, we're going back to the shoe store for those who are listening, as she was told to get a new pair of shoes
And go on a vacation.
and go on a vacation.
Go on a trip.
Took her a while.
It took me 3 readings. I paid $150 for. I thought I was being scammed. I was like, why am I paying $150? Because I had some other things going on that I wanted to handle. And the only thing that kept coming up was get some new shoes. Oh, go and say get some new shoes and take a trip. He wants me to take a trip, and I'm like, 150 to hear that. And I did it 2 more times. On the trip, I met Baba, and then my shoes broke. For those who want to know the famous shoe story, my shoes broke, and Baba had to get me some new shoes. How embarrassing is that, women? I was not broke. I don't want y'all to think I was broke. I had money when I met Baba, and I met Baba culturally.
Yeah, she did. She didn't have no hoochie clothes on. She didn't have no hoochie mama clothes on. She had beautiful orange and blue attire, head wrap, just looking like a superstar.
Orange and purple.
Orange and purple.
Yeah.
I'm colorblind, so blue this whole time. Either way, family, beautiful, royal, cultural.
Yes. I was in a Yoruba attire, Buba Lapagele.
I've been working at a club for some months now. I've seen all the type of women with all type of skimpy clothes on. That didn't catch my attention not one time.
That's true.
Just to let family know, if you think that the less clothes you wear, the how you're going to attract a man, that is not how men think. Men like to see that and not take that home. Know the difference. If you're wondering how I was wearing this and I still walk away alone. Because man wasn't trying to take that home. Man just like looking and gawking at that and flirting with that. But taking that home, no. I instantly know I have to take this one home.
It was just something about those shoes she didn't want to let go. Jamisia.
You know shoes, huh?
First of all, and y'all gonna feel me on this. This is the first pair of sandals that was cute. Yes, I did go live that night. You tuned in. Were you friends with me when I met Baba? I did go live the night I met Baba, y'all, and I would find that live and we share it. The night I went live, and you would see Baba coming up. You would see me passing a tobacco stick to Baba in the live. That was so cute.
Tobacco one now.
Anyways, why I didn't want to let them shoes go because those was the only pair of sandals I had came across that was cute. It had like little rhinestones and black and designs on the foot part, and the sandal part, the little in between the toes part, didn't hurt in between my toes. Every time I find a cute pair like that, it hurts the middle part hurts the part in between my toes. So I was trying to find shoes like that, Oh, you went back and watched it? Yay.
Oh,
I was trying to find shoes like that, and they weren't comfortable for your business. Why you tell me I ain't want to let them shoes go?
oh,
Y'all,
we told her to let her go though. Well, cause she want to keep them now. We can get attached to material stuff and not spirit, man.
mm.
But yeah, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna buy you some shoes. Ain't no thing.
So y'all, Baba spent like over $1,000 on me. We ain't even did nothing yet. Why? Because all my stuff is still in Atlanta. My office, all my hair equipment, massage equipment, all my clothes, shoes, everything. I had just met Baba and stayed with him. I did not leave again. I told him one time, I said, this is bad witchcraft. I like it. It feels good.
Alaafia
Alaafia
Family.
beautiful family that's coming in. It's our second anniversary of the day we
2 year
met.
anniversary, family. 9 days of extravaganzas coming towards you. Shay, we are letting family know some of the ways that we first met.
Yes.
Family, we've had an exciting, and I'm telling you, from day one, it's been exciting. Even till today, we're still excited. Even now, we're just sharing it with family. Have been for the 2 years we've been together.
Mm.
So I do pray for everyone that is tuning in and sharing this lovely day with us. I do pray. I do pray. Thank you. Yes, I promise you, we've had enjoyed every bit of this relationship and the things that we've uncovered being in this relationship together that helped us out on our both separate journeys. It wasn't just about coming together and now we're just together. The things that was done, the things that has uncovered since we've been together as a couple, that's what the importance is. Knowing that we could work together. We hear other people out there giving advice and we look at each other like, I think we got this. We've been doing it for a while. I'm very proud to say that for 2 years, I have grown. Every master wants to know that he is still able to grow, and especially when you get with somebody. So for those who are getting or single and trying to get with somebody, look for somebody who you can grow with. That was my first thing I wanted to know. Could we grow together? For 2 years, I have seen my own growth and I have seen my wife grow. Not just our growth, but we are seeing family grow before our eyes just as well. So we made sure we wasn't just growing separately and growing selfishly.
Mm.
So the steps that we took in being better, we made sure we took family along the same steps. And let you know that we are blessed to have you all because this relationship has been the biggest relationship ever, family. We've all been together for 2 years now. So some of you all just coming in still. This has probably been you all's longest relationship. Longest successful relationship where you know you can always meet this couple, we can meet you and we always gonna get smiles. Sometimes we might get a little lecture, a little spanking on the hand. But always, we are always coming together and loving each other. Yes, we are still in town. We will be in town for the next 2 or 3 days, family. For those who are in the Atlanta area, try your best to make it out here because we're not sure when the next time we will be out in this area. We are trying to travel the entire east side coast for family who is in these areas. So if you are in the Augusta area,
yes,
let us know. That is our next stop.
Yeah, after Augusta, we will be heading to New York. So anybody on the East Coast that would like for us to stop by to book your in-home services.
I said you're out tomorrow. Let us know. Schedule your time to come get your reading and spend some time with the House of Confirmations, yes. Your godparent.
Yes. And we decided to celebrate this anniversary with you all, family. As we did last year. Who was with us last year when we celebrated our anniversary with family? And family, go ahead and send love. We're about to get ready for Mother Misia's card pull that she won during the raffle. So make sure that y'all are paying attention to these stories because we'll be asking ask questions for the trivia.
I say. Also, family information is pinned on the screen for those who would like to go ahead and get their mini readings. We definitely got to tackle some stuff being in this retrograde. A lot of us are going through some emotional stuff, and a lot of it is stemming toward the masculine type of energy. So I really want family to take it easy, get their reading to find out what steps they need to be taking so that they won't make drastic steps during these times. A lot of emotional steps is going to be made during the time. You don't want them to be angry steps. You want to be able to think 5 times before speaking and always know is it for the highest of my destiny. Much like we was letting you all know the story with the sandals, with the shoes.
A simple message that I wasn't taking serious. So true. Absolutely. We're about to get into Mother Misia's message family.
I said.
Yes, practicing patience. That is so true. Yes.
Practicing patience to let the universe play itself out before you try to put the cart before the horse. Another saying my mother used to tell me: never put the cart before the horse. As a child, didn't understand it. As an adult, I so understand. You cannot rush the process. Can't put a cake in the oven for 3 seconds, get so hungry that you take it out in 3 seconds, it's still dough. Now you're trying to slice dough. Slice batter, I should say.
Originally family, one moment.
We got out of town family, so family is still coming in.
That was my brother, y'all. Shout out to Big. Already established artist, rapper. We will be posting his information. Take it easy on you. Which deck would you like to get read? Would you like the love deck? My mama said this. She's like, why are you not doing no hair right here? Oh, my brother. We got the Risha out here. You know about there. I see you trying to scoot away from that love deck.
We got to love deck that time for. I think she had enough of that.
Brother, Mother Misia said peace, love, and light.
You want to come make a present real quick? Family want to see you.
They said peace, love, and light. This is my little
y'all come give it up for Biggs. Y'all check out his music. We will be posting his information on the House of Confirmation page. Y'all gonna see him on TV. Y'all know this family come from superstars. If y'all ever heard of Silk, yeah, this is that family.
Ashay. This is my brother. Can y'all see the resemblance? I'm trying to see. Can y'all see that? This is my brother.
My brother-in-law. Can y'all see the resemblance? We got that beard thing going on, right?
They said, hey, brother. Yes, we're going to post your information.
I said, yeah, y'all check out his music. What's your Instagram information?
$1 billion big.
Say it again.
$1 billion big, B-I-G-G.
$1 billion big. That's 2 G's in big, family. Y'all make sure y'all tag him on Instagram. Boom, yeah, we got a lot of hey, brother.
Why is y'all putting the eyes on my brother like that?
All right.
I'm trying to put my big head down.
He need a spiritual woman in his life,
yes,
y'all.
He does. He walked up.
All right. Y'all don't put too much out on the brother. He said, let's go sweat this song. See, I forgot my name so fast because they call him a handsome.
Yes, those cheeks. We got those cheekbones. Oh, is this the Oba? Oh, my goodness. Ashe Alaafia ni kabiyesi o.
Ashe Alaafia Oba kabiyesi. Oba koso. Ashe adúpẹ́. We send much healing, much
Ashe,
healing your way,
Iwe,
Oba. We pray that everything is fine as we are coming up on King's Day. Ashe Eko, down to all the great kings. Oba Waja Efuntola. Ashe, I
Ashe,
do pray and thank you for the reigning king that we have today. Oba Jigbe, Efuntola, Adefumi. Ashe, I do pray. Ireo. Much love, much respect to the King of Oyo Tunji, King of North America. Ashe, Eko Odun, King's Day 2020. Ashe, 50 years anniversary of Oyo Tunji, as we've been telling family all year long. Check out Oyo Tunji, making it 50 years. The reason why you're able to say Ashe, Adupwe, Alaafia is because our great king, Efuntola, Ashe Ibaratudum, one who has been deified into an Orisha for the works of 16 generations to come. Ashe Adupwe. This is the great king who has just tuned in. Alashe Oba Adefumi Ajigbe. Ashe Adupwe.
Yes, for those who do not know, we have just been blessed and honored with the presence of our reigning king of Oyotunji, the kingdom of Oyotunji in South Carolina. So we're hoping to see all of you all there. We're sending a lot of strength and healing as we are in different times with COVID and things like this. And we all know we want to be there at King's Day. And Oba, as we was just speaking on King's Day and speaking on, that's where we met.
Vanny, 2 years ago, Oba, we met, as you remember, 2 years ago, we met in Oyo Tunji. So much love always to my grove where I was initiated at, to where we are able to get our culture and where I was able to find my beautiful wife and continue this culture together. Ashe, I do play.
So the culture has blessed us. The village has blessed us. That's where we met each other. That's where our business got started. Anyone can come. The village is for our people.
Yes.
Oba Waja, Iba Simone made that village for our people. He made that village for 16 plus generations to come. That is how you become an Orisha. That's how you become a deified ancestors, by doing for 16 generations to come. So yes, you could go take tours. Oh, Ashe. Oh, please don't make me emotional. Oh, God. Let me get my fan.
Ashe, I do pray. Now I'll let you all know too, my king. One day, me and my Igbe brother, we was working the front gate, and my king comes to us, and he says, "You all are some good men, but there's one way that we're going to continue this tradition." And we say, "Yes, my king, what is that we need to do now?" My king says, "You need to go have children, have wives." Goodness, how else are we supposed to pass down the tradition if we don't have no children? I kept that in mind. I said, my king is correct. I'm over here doing as much as I can for the culture, but how will I ever pass my culture down if I do not have a family to pass it down to? So I do pray for that wisdom that you're giving me that night. Oh, by everything that you ever said to me, I hold dear to me. Always know that. And because of that is why I sit here today spreading this wonderful culture. I do pray. I'll never forget that night. It was me and Shagon. We was like, what? Where did this come from? Nobody always got a new mission for us. Now we got to go find wives and children. Yesterday it was clean up the fiend over there.
Absolutely. I want to say this message, and thank you again, Oba. This is one of the greatest anniversary gifts we have received. Just to be blessed with your presence, such a busy and important man in our culture, king in our culture in today's time, of being a part of history. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. Family, I want to say this, and I don't care how y'all feel, honestly. If you know about the Orishas, if you know about any honeypot, any candle, burying anybody, being a child of Oshun or being a child of anybody, and you don't know about Oyotuji African Village, we see exactly how serious you take the culture. Because you should know where your base is. You should know where you could go fill up, where you could go learn, where your elders come from, where any priest that you're getting any reading, any work from, where their elders come from, where their elders come from, where their elders come from, where they were initiated at on this side of the land. Okay, as we love our brothers and sisters on the other side of the seas of the waters, on the African continent, we have to also honor the side where our ancestors' bones were buried,
Sure.
where your ancestors' bones lie. And Oba Efuntola and his son has been doing an immaculate job in making sure that we have a base, we have a spiritual base, we have a kingdom, we have a village, we have an outline for our people and our land and where our ancestors are buried
Ashe, not just the samba, also Yehoba,
at. Yeah, yo,
Ashe, and all the Adefumis. But we have a long lineage of Adefumis who have been ruling and making sure that we have our culture. Ashe, I do pray to all of those ancestors. Ashe, Rayo, to the family to continue to spread this culture. While we are so happy today, 2 years been together and we have always had a platform of this culture. This culture has been our platform for this relationship, family. So we definitely give much honor, much respect. And if you have not made it out there to Oyotunji, that is our Mecca. It is a must that we all go out there. If you are rocking the Alekes, especially if you have gotten made from this hand, these hands, I was initiated into this from this village. So family, it is a necessity, especially for the godchildren, for there have been many other godchildren who has came out there to Oyotunji and had a wonderful experience. So make sure if you have not gone out there to make a way to go out there.
Ashe, absolutely.
Ashe. And wait for the House of Confirmation to go out there with you because we're gonna have a blast as we always do it.
Those are holy lands. The amount of elbows, prayers, rituals, the important people that has came out of that village and touched those grounds. My mother was initiated as an Agungun priestess in the village back in the 90s.
Ashe.
So uh, we come from good stock. I say.
Ashe. I do pray. And I do pray, Shonda. Yes, 2 years anniversary. 9 days extravaganza we will be having for family because, well, it was 9 days that it took us to really get through the tornadoes and winds of Oya. As we are on Oya's day, it was her tornado and wind that brought us and changed. It was like for those who ever watched, what's the movie with Dorothy and
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. Y'all remember in the beginning in that tornado, and she wasn't in Kansas no more. Family, I promise you, we wasn't in America no more. We was on a whole nother dimension plane, and we understood each other while we was on a dimension plane. So it wasn't too scary. We just had to have each other back, and ever since then, we always had each other back. Anyone else? I don't know. I don't know if anyone else would have been able to take that journey with me.
Yeah, family, and an interesting story, just a peek in my life where I was at. I was ready to check myself into the mental hospital because my visions was coming so strong, so extreme that they was happening next day. I went from having visions of things that would happen 2 years later, like my mom knew that. Like I had a dream about the planes crashing one time, and then like 2 years later, it happened with 9/11. So my mom's always recorded my dreams and visions as a child. But I was getting older, and I was getting more in tune with my own spiritual journey, not just the one I have with my mother and my family and my community. The vision was coming so strong that I was getting freaked out. I couldn't talk to no one about it. No one was believing me. You know, it just had some unexplainable events happen. And when they were happening, when Baba was around, he told me exactly what to do, how to get through it, and what to do at those moments. I mean, I was crying, freaking out, and Baba was just like holding me like a G, like you're good. Nothing's wrong. I was like,
make it through, make it through.
And now here we are able to provide for our family by doing it for a living. These visions, these readings, these messages, they're not so painful. They're being used for good and not to take advantage of people. So this has been a blessing these 2 years with you all, family.
I say, I do pray to Oba
I do pray
for stepping in and speaking with us. I say, for that is our King of North America. And what a blessing on our 2 year anniversary for the King to come into the House of Confirmation and shed his energy. We send much strength to our King and much healing to our king in the family. I share, I do play.
Now, Mother Misia, you didn't get off the hook. Did you ever choose what deck you wanted to get your reading from? She said we could pick. I'm gonna let you pick.
Messages. I was thinking about it the whole time.
We're about to pull the messages deck out. Ashe family. Thank you all for sending love. We're about to get into this reading. Go ahead and get your readings
I share.
as we celebrate 2 years as the House of Confirmation.
I share.
Relationship cards came anyway, so I'm just gonna take a peek at them.
Nosy. I better know that. If I ain't want to get it from.
Who's excited? Thank y'all for those purple hearts on this Witchy Wednesday with Oyayanza. Ooh.
Yep, Arisha.
Yes. Kapaleba, sure. We come to you on behalf of Janicia Stephanie, Janicia Stephanie, Janicia Stephanie. I love the number 5. We ask for great messages on behalf of Janicia Stephanie. Do not block us. Do not trick us. Lay our messages. Lay our blessings.
I share. You right.
Great ancestors. We come to you about we come to you on behalf of Janicia Stephanie. We ask for great messages on behalf of Janicia Stephanie. Great spirit guides. We come to you on behalf of Janicia Stephanie. We ask for great messages on behalf of Janicia Stephanie. Hello, Damari. We come to you on behalf of Janicia Stephanie. We ask for great messages on behalf of Janicia Stephanie. Okay, so yeah, all these cards fly, right?
And Spirit was already over here speaking to me about this one. Mama Misia, we love you. We love the work that you do, but Spirit really wants you to take messages serious, not just to hear them.
To actually follow the instructions or the guidance you begin.
Was that a pamphlet?
5 cards came from you. That's how much Spirit loves you. As you won one card during a raffle, 5 came from you, and we're going to relay those messages.
She said A5 one more time.
They definitely okay. All right. The first card that you have that came is focus and then act. Bring the number 12, vibration of 1 and 2, new beginnings and duality and relationships. Not sure if you all can see. Focus and then act. They want you to actually meditate on things. Plan things out, even though plans don't always go as way as planned. They want you to have an idea of what you're getting into versus reacting. They want you to be proactive versus reactive. They're saying that you have enough knowledge, you've went through enough experiences. Okay, you're moving next month. Dang, can we get through the rest of the messages? God.
She yelling at Spirit. That one told you, babe. She was talking to Spirit.
5.
Message relayed.
Yes, they want you to be able to be proactive and not just be prepared to how to handle things after they've happened. They want you to see things down the line and move and be ahead to step. Be a couple of heads to step of things, steps ahead of things. Thank you, Spirit. Also, they don't want you to become mean. They don't want you to become mean spirit. If you know people are irritating you or doing things to make other sides of you come out, they want you to acknowledge what that is. They want you to find out what is irritating you, what is the problem versus reacting. They're speaking a lot on reacting, you reacting with your emotion. They want you to be able to guide. They want you to be able to be right without doing it in a wrong way. They want you to be able to teach and guide people and advise without doing it in the emotions and coming off as just you reacting to what they did versus just showing them and coaching them and letting know a better way of doing things. They also want you to be in nature more. They're saying you don't get enough time. We understand COVID and things like that are going on. I'm not trying to show you, man. I was the message down there.
Show that man his bush.
Well, we understand they're doing a lot of things to make us mentally fear being outside, but they want you to be with nature. They want you to be able to release and get your charge of energy. You're not getting your energy from anything. What's your source? Where do you get your source of energy? Are you up when the sun rises to get that fresh new source of energy from the sun? Or are you taking walks to the park? Are you going to the creeks and letting that constant flow of water cleanse you? Okay, they want you to utilize the access you have to nature that aids you on your spiritual journey. Every spiritual journey is not just in front of the altar. Your altar is supposed to be made up of elements from nature. Okay, your altar is supposed to mimic nature. They want you to actually show that you care. They want you to know how to express your feelings and your emotions when they come versus letting them get bottled up. They want you to be more expressive on matters that means to you. Speak on matters that means much to you, not just on matters when other people are bringing things to you. They want you to know how to express your concerns. Stop putting your feelings and your concerns to the back. They want you to express things that may bother you or things that you may need done or that you think that are important. And your last message came with protect the wild and green. So wherever you're moving to, they want you to have yard. They want you to have a yard. They want you to have trees. They want you to have flowers. They want you to be able to be attentive to nature because this is going to be your way to escape from the everyday hustle and bustle. They say you do better as a country girl.
Mm-hmm. Um, praying that this is the case wherever you are relocating to. There is more nature. It's going to be very beneficial for you. Accouche on heating spirit and thinking out and moving forward. Accouche, that was your first message. You wanted to let spirit know, yes, I am working towards that right as we're speaking. Because quite frankly, Mama Misia, that's been a message that's been coming for so long. For the 2 years we've known you, that's been a reoccurring message. Definitely, spirit wants you to work more with nature, more with the fresh oxygen, more with balance with the masculine energy when it comes to nature, not when it comes to men in particular, but the vibration of the masculine energy. So embrace it. Ooh, you got 5 cards.
Yeah, 5 cards came for you.
You have any questions? Once again, Equishare on Healing What Spirit Says. I can't wait to get some new messages when that time comes.
Yeah. We're happy that you're finally heeding that message because you was told many times over the year. And it's beautiful that you found your groove, you found the sound that was right for you to be able to do that. It's kind of like double dutching.
Mm-hmm.
You know you got to jump in when you're, that's the message you're being told from spirit. You know what you got to do, but you're trying to do it.
Right.
Trying to find your best way to do it, get it done, and not fuck up anything else or everything else you got going on. Balance is not as easy as saying the word is. Balance may be a too suitable word, but when it comes to balancing everything going on in life, your head always gotta be head first, body follows. Yes, it has. That's why I'm so ready to the movement start such this much needed. I can share. I mean, we really said 7 words, and you was already talking about the move. So I guess you knew what they was talking about.
Yeah, this was a confirmation message that she needed to know that spirit sees you moving forward. It's not about us seeing you move forward. It's about the spirit seeing you move forward. And we can always tell when spirit sits you down to get a reading. Anytime spirits want to get into God, daughter business, spirit will. Only for the betterment though. So I should Ekushay.
Thank you, Shay. And y'all, a lot of relationship messages are coming.
I know I
So-
saw that.
A lot of you all, what's going on, what's going on is taking the most energy out of most of you all is concerning and dealing with the relationship, with love life. That's what's been the most concentrated thing for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You releasing everybody that ain't for you. What, girl?
I heard that. What better way to say?
Ain't nothing else to say.
I'm not gonna say no. Hold on to some of them that's bad for you. Release them all.
I think we should all say that. We release all people that's not good for us.
If you're not for my highest destiny,
If you're
release.
not for my highest destiny, you are released. If you are not for my betterment, my highest good, you are released. We have to do that sometimes. And I think that's a very mature word because I used to just wake up every day and say, all my enemies are dead. So that is a very great, better way. Okay, so we do have a mini reading that came in. Okay, family, so y'all know what that means. We're going to be nice because Mother Misia's reading was a part of a raffle. We're going to be nice and not count that as one of the slots. How you feel about it?
All right.
I feel
So
like
we have 7 slots available.
we have 7 slots left. Miss Roshana, girl, you ain't no newbie. You ain't nowhere near no newbie. I'm surprised you ain't over here picking out the cards reading yourself.
It's coming.
It's hard. Girl, having a baby is hard, but it needs to be done. Okay?
And you can do it. Many have.
Washing clothes is, that's not the easiest task. I'm not saying it's hard knowing how to separate clothes. The hell, folding them, picking them up, carrying them, but it needs to be done. So we're not asking for everything to be easy in life. We're asking for things to be sweet when they're not. We're asking that's how you balance things. If you say something and it's not sweet enough, what you're going to do? Add something into it to make it sweet. And if something is too sweet, you're going to take it out. So we're not asking for things to be easy nor hard. We want to know that we can create balance in any situation that comes across.
I'm glad you said balance because I want to go ahead and balance what you said with the sweet and lovely things you said. And I want to say this on the other aspect. It's like holding your pee. Okay? Nasty, right? It's like holding your urine. Even better? Okay. The longer you hold it, the more toxin, the more worse it's gonna get. And some of the times like, damn, I don't want to get out. I'm watching something, I'm doing something. I really don't feel like getting up and peeing, but I got to. You just got to do it. Sometimes it's something that's inevitable. You have to eventually do it, and once you do it, you'll feel what? A whole lot better. You can maneuver a whole lot better.
Ashe. A lot of you beautiful people that's coming in. So we do have Miss Roshonda Nets. Love you. We do have Miss Roshonda that's Nets. Y'all be having your own conversations in the back of the church. That's how you know they elders and they mothers of the church, y'all. Okay, they sit in the back of the pews and just make sure they ate and passed their first lady with everything. They catching up.
They good up there. But anyway, girl, let me tell you about last night, right? I've been here for about 7 years strong. I said, yeah, about 7 years strong. I've been over here dealing with all this. I do for it, yeah.
So a lot of beautiful people that is coming in. We are celebrating 2 years today, the day we met at Oyatunji. Ashe, we are so blessed that our reunion will always go back to the famous African village. Think we love it here. Anything better than Wisconsin? You know what? We listen though. Yes, y'all do. Don't nobody miss nothing between y'all two.
We see how be having talk. Y'all be talking, still be tagging people at the same time. Like, how does she do that? She literally just said insert to whatever she just said and then tag another person right after.
How are you keeping up with that? All right. So Miss Roshonda, which deck do you want to get read? Because you're not a newbie. Would you like your mini reading from the Orisha? Oh, here. Okay, we got Shango Kawakabi. It's shown right here.
That's it. Justice
Truth
Shepherdville.
and Justice. Actually, we got that love deck. Who wants to get those love messages? Is it you, Miss Roshonda?
I know somebody gonna be bored enough to get a relationship reading.
Let me see. It's two
Normally,
gonna be
oh
about
y'all
one.
will bring out y'all with y'all relationship readings if Oshun nobody doesn't.
Oh, and then we have the messengers. Oh, so
I actually have people out in Mississippi way before they escaped Mississippi. Quick story, family. On my father's side, they tried to hang my uncle Tan. Tan, okay. They tried to hang him, so my grandfather went to go beat up the Ku Klux Klan, and they was after my father and his son, my uncle, well, his father, my grandfather. So they escaped from Mississippi all the way to New York. That's why I'm a Brooklyn boy today. She said, "Deck one, please."
Orisha Tarot.
Yeah, I got some people out there in Mississippi, land out there. I don't know my people out there anymore. We left Mississippi. We got land out there.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just a little tidbit of type of people I come from, family.
That's a little bit
Brought up
very
to them.
strong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The fact that she got that history, Ashe.
Hmm. Oh, I got the history as far as back as knowing one of my people on my father's side was used as a mule. One of my great 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 grandfathers, Mr. John Tate, who was a slave out there in Mississippi, was used as a mule.
Mm.
I say Alaafia family, that is all coming in. I say I do pray
Alaafia.
you are tuning into our 2 year anniversary of being together and being live. 9 days we'll be having extravaganza of beautiful things. Make sure you are booking your reading. Information is pinned on the screen. I say I do pray.
I do pray. Yes, family, we are celebrating our anniversary for 9 days because 9 days after we met, we went live for the first time to do readings on live. Okay, regardless of how people was feeling back then, when we started going live doing readings, it wasn't a comfortability like it was today. Everybody wasn't doing readings on live back then.
Nope.
Okay, when we first was going live, there was a lot of backlash. There was a lot of opinions being shared of how they felt about that, and we had to combat that, and we had to still go on live, whether people was calling it devil worship, whether people wasn't understanding the mixtures of faiths and beliefs and traditions. And 2 years later, we stood through that. We stood through that adversary, and now it's so comfortable, it's so popular that almost everyone is doing it and succeeding. We send out much success for those who have came out publicly about your gift. It's kind of like how the homosexuals had to come out, the LGBT community, what they had to go through. Same with the spiritualists. Those who were natural born spiritualists were not so embraced as those who are coming out on social media or who are coming out as rappers, as artists, as celebrities, or just TV shows that have came out that's made more people more comfortable with spirituality. We was in there before.
I said we are your forerunners to bring spirituality out onto social media. For majority of the years, family, up until today, you had to go to the backwoods, you had to go hear about somebody, you had to find out about somebody, then go and get your work done. Now we're making it very capable for you to find your juju people. We have a Facebook, we have a website. Normally, family is able to hit us in the inbox. We're no longer hidden because we are over the 400 years of captivity. We are over that time where we can be known as the people saving our people. We don't have to be hidden no more.
I say yes. And Baba, you come from definitely strong men to know that your uncle, a great uncle of yours, was used.
My great 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 grandfather.
Excuse me, great 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 grandfather. You about to you. was used as a mule. Family, you have to honor your ancestors. Because what we complain about and go through today is not as much as what they went through because they went through what they went through. So it could be easier. For those who think it's so hard, you're not running from the plantation. You're not picking cotton. You're not cleaning, messing them houses. Okay? So things have gotten easier. We think to get better, but that's why we make sure generations can still come back. So things can't always continuously, infinitely get better. So, Arisha O'Heads, for Miss Roshonda, I believe you're a beautiful number 5 as well.
Are you on number 5 too?
I believe you are.
5's in the house. Let us know.
I hope you are. Roshonda, can we get your maiden last name? We know you married, girl. We know Iman is the missus. What's your maiden last name, Miss Roshonda? And family do know we have 7 slots. Oh, life path number 5, stay deep.
I say life path number 5.
That may be that balance that we need. You know, they're in the middle of the spectrum of the number line. Up, I say.
Yay, yay. Hey.
I say. Papa Legba Eshua, we come to you on behalf of Roshonda Smith. We ask for great messages on behalf of Roshonda Smith. Okay, do not block us, do not trick us, relay our messages, relay our blessings. Ashe.
Ashe, Ray.
Oh, we got cars that's coming for you. I'm going to put that out. Okay. Great ancestors, we come to you on behalf of Roshonda Smith. We ask for great messages on behalf of Roshonda Smith. Oh, yeah, young guy.
Yep, Irish.
Oh, yeah, we come to you on behalf of Roshonda Smith. We ask for great messages on behalf of Roshonda Smith. Ella Damari, we come to you on behalf of Roshonda Smith. We ask for great messages that come on behalf of Roshonda Smith. Relationships coming up, just like you know. Ashe.
You're right.
They want you to know this is a mental game you're playing. This is a mental game all day long. They don't want you to get distracted. Don't let people distract you. Don't let people break your focus, break your concentration. They say you work very well in the mental realm. You work very well when it comes to thinking through things, thinking of solutions, thinking of things that could change and make things great. As a number 5, vibrating with creativity. They say you can get flustered and frustrated with dealing with too many people's energies at one time. The different people that do have attachments to you, that does have a connection to your energy, that etheric cord with you. Sometimes they can pull you out of gear. Sometimes those that are leaning on your energy is needing on your energy, and not in a bad way. They're speaking of family. They're speaking of home. They're speaking of children. You being able to stay focused and balance the transitions that the children are going through, that the family structure is going through. They want you to remain the centerpiece. It's like this, the neutron, the central neural system. They want you to always be able to move as the brain. That's a part of being the head as well. Everybody wants to be the head of the house so they could be macho, so they could be masculine, so they could be aggressive. Okay, sometimes being the head of the house is literally being a thinker, the one who brings solutions, the mediator, the one that's not always identifying problems, but someone who could come bring solutions, answers. Someone's thinking of the answers, thinking of the way out. They want you to stay focused because they say you do great in that area. It is when too many things are coming on from other people weighing on your mental to where you're not even focused on the way out. Because they say you're a great problem solver. You need time to yourself and with spirit. They say you're very aligned with spirit. They don't want you to let other people take you off your A game. They may not be trying to, but sometimes they can. Sometimes you're in a moment where you're doing something that spirit done told you to do, and you get caught off a guard from a phone call or from a message or by somebody else leading you. They say you're gonna have to learn how to say, "Yeah, I hear you, but let me finish this first," so you can get that done. So you won't forget what spirit is guiding you. They said spirit is guiding you. You're trying to focus on being guided by spirit, it being there for everyone in the physical too.
Yeah, it's always been a saying not to follow man. There's a reason why we have a guardian angel, a spirit guide. If we needed those things, then that means we're not supposed to follow who or get caught up with who? Man. We understand that we have our own mission, we have our own destiny. Sometimes your own mission will clash against the family that you're born with. That's why Jesus told us the family that we're looking for is within the same church. That is within the same beliefs, the same thinking that we have. That's why we have the house of confirmation. That's why we're a family here. So a lot of times when you're dealing with your family, and we all go through this on our spiritual journey, that your family is not taking the same journey with you, you get sidetracked. You start to make it easy for others around you, rather than following full head on what you know Spirit told you. We cannot be that, which we've always been, children of Israel, one who wrestles with God the Most High. We're always looking to appease man and then follow what spirit do. We can fit spirit into it. We have to start to follow spirit first, because they're saying that you following man is taking you off your A game, taking you out of your realness of you. You can't appease man around you. You have to continue on your spiritual journey. Have that faith. That's what Iwa Pole is, as we were speaking earlier, about having patience to know that the universe is going to play out everything in your behalf. The universe only can do that. The universe is not going to do a bunch of chaotic stuff. Like we were taught in school, the Big Bang Theory, a bunch of chaotic stuff come together, and so it's just random stuff that's just happenly to be falling into alignment. No, the universe is instantly going to put everything into alignment. That means you have to listen to the universe. Stop listening to man. Man gonna take you off your game. Man gonna do everything to make sure that he's benefiting, not you. And 9 times out of 10, you making sure he's benefiting, not benefiting you, is taking you off your destiny. Stop worrying about what other people are saying, what other people are doing. You have to continue on your destiny, on your journey. No one spirit speaks to you. They're not telling everyone that. They're just telling you. We don't know. You know what spirit is telling you, so you can't go against that. That's how we are such great readers today, because we follow what spirit says. We tell you, okay, tell us what you want to, if you want to tell us anything, but we're only going to listen to spirit. We know man may lie. Man may try to ease things to go his way. We have to remember that in our everyday life, and this is a message that could be for everyone to take. Do not follow man. Spirit is going to tell you and lead you. Spirit has been leading you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do not put your faith in man. You better have some type of higher power, whether it's God, the universe, goddesses, ancestors. Okay? Do not rely on man alone. Yeah, your message is hitting you as long as you understand that this is your message.
There's a story in the Bible, and please forgive me, I believe her name is Sarah, but is it Isaac? Isaac's wife. Now, Isaac is going to bless either one, Jacob or Esau. Esau being his favorite son and the first one to come out, because Jacob and Esau were twins, just made up of different manners, which meaning one liked the fields and one wasn't so much of a field man. He enjoyed his son Esau. He loved his son Esau. He was going to give Esau all the blessings, the mother. And I'm not sure if this was Rebecca or this was Sarah. I have to go back and remember which foremother this is. But instead of following her husband, which is man, which her husband wanted to give Isaac the blessings, Esau the blessings, excuse me, she listened to Spirit. Spirit came to her and said, listen, your husband's going to try and give Esau the blessings. We want you to make sure Jacob get the blessings. Now, she could have wrestled with God. She could have wrestled with Spirit. And could have said, yeah, but my husband, I'm going to do what my husband said first, then I'm going to see if I can get Spirit in. And I'm talking about someone who's been written down, spoken about for generations and generations at a time. This is your foremother, our foremother. She followed Spirit. Therefore, we, the children of Jacob, the children of Israel, stand today, the favorite ones of the Most High now, because we've always been the ones who listen to Spirit. Others don't listen to Spirit, they follow man. That is the difference between us and other nations. We're the only ones who catch Spirit and know what Spirit is telling us and follow what Spirit is doing. Now, we are the only ones who hear Spirit, therefore, we have this free will where we ought not want to heed Spirit messages. When you go back into the Bible, other nations are not being visited by Spirit. They have to go to our people to decipher what Spirit is telling them. Go throughout the Bible. You'll see this throughout the entire book. Our people are the only ones to get messages from the Most High, but yet we still do not heed the messages. That is something. Other people wish they could hear messages from Spirit to make themselves better. That's a cheat code. We actually have a cheat code that we're not using. If you just listen to voice in your head, the Spirit is going to lead you to greatness. Oh, well, that's why they ask us in the crazy house, do you hear spirits? Let you say, yeah, they're going to dope you up until you say, no, I don't hear no more spirit. Because the minute they take Spirit out, then you are nothing but a vessel. So your message is for you to stop following man, and everyone needs to take this as you come in here and get readings to see what Spirit has to say to you. Heed what Spirit says, because not everybody gets that gift.
That's true.
Sure.
Beautiful messages. And family, don't forget tonight is the last night to get the ancestry readings for $25 off.
Asha. And for those who do book and we do not get to you because we are full up in the inbox right now, we will honor your price and hold it tomorrow. And also, family, do know that Orisha waist beads. For everyone that is tuning in, Orisha waist beads are half off for the next 9 days. Normally they are $100. Orisha waist beads, family, I will let go for $50 for the next 9 days to show appreciation for family who has been with us. Been with us for the last 2 years and seen the growth and have grown themselves. And family, many more blessings that will be coming throughout the 9 days. So stay tuned. Keep checking out on the post that will be posted. Asha.
Thank you for those messages. Thank you for booking that reading. I'm still sitting here processing the messages because it's not like, and it's not like anything that no one needs to hear. And it just took me back also to a time where I saw someone comment that they said people are paying to hear everyday stuff. They had those readings. They was like the readings are nothing spectacular. You know how we had those haters and spectators come through lives. This was about 2 years ago, and it was like those readings are everyday life. Those are not nothing special to hear. And then I was just thinking, like, are the messages are not supposed to relate to everyday life? Are you supposed to sit there, listen to a guru, and hear all this stuff about stars and planets and houses and all this, but don't know how to make your next day go well? Don't know how to wake up and start a day where things can go in your favor? But you know all the astrology in that 12th house and that signs. Would we want our messages to be relatable to where it's decoded all the way where you have no excuse to not know what to do? Sometimes people just need to hear it like it is. No theatrics, no fancy words. just spot on what you're going through at this moment, and some advice, some guidance to get through it. Because I know I definitely took those messages.
Actually, messages that we all should take, all need to take, and all need to realize. Because we get comfortable in our life thinking that other people have the same gifts as us, or people have the same thoughts as us, or Spirit is telling all of us the same thing. We forget that we are together, yes, but we are individually working on different parts to this whole puzzle. So what you may be being told, it's not the same thing someone else is being told. It's not for you to listen to what else someone else's message is, what someone else is supposed to be doing. Your message was particular for you. That may go against the grain of everyone else in this flesh, but spirit that runs everything knows what needs to be. Remember, the universe is going to make a balance. The universe is going to make everything run the way it's supposed to. Do not go against the grain. If spirit comes to you and speaks saying, listen, this is how the universe is running. You need to go ahead and run this way. You're like, but I don't understand that. I'm going to run this way.
Mm.
Why have spirit guides? Why have guardian angels? We didn't just make up guardian angels. I believe everyone else always known and talked about guardian angels way before any of us on this live broadcast was born. So it's nothing of new age to speak about guardian angels or spirits that's no longer in the physical guiding us. This is not new. This is something that we've always had a problem with understanding, that we're always trying to do it our own way. When spirit guides us, it makes a better way for us.
Wow, that is so true. See, you're able to recognize synchronism. And we told y'all, family, that's important. That's very vital to your spiritual elevation.
Mm-hmm. I say, you know, number five is about traveling, moving. So that's spirit speaking to you on your message. See how messages will continue to come. We just got to be open to hear them. Know how spirit is speaking. We're always thinking that spirit is going to come in a physical form and say something or pop us on a hand when we're not doing it right. Spirit has many ways to communicate. We have to understand the universe. Stop trying to just understand your little bubble. The universe is going to speak to you in many different ways. Be open to hear and understand them.
I see. So for those who are tuning in on YouTube, because we have to always remember that we're broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook, family. So Mother Mesia stated she noticed she got 5 cards and she's life path number 5. And the goddess that got her reading after her was life path number 5. So she knows change is coming. For those who didn't know, number 5 vibrates to the energy of change. Okay? Transformation, creativity. It's also Yael Shun's number.
What are you, yeah, Sean?
Order Yael Shun, actually. So we should expect great changes that comes from our love life and our relationships as well. Because don't we want someone to share these great experiences and blessings with? That's why we are to always remain in alignment. And don't let anyone take you off of destiny, because those who are supposed to experience those great moments with you, they will be there. And who's not supposed to be around when you reap your blessings because they've been blocking it and doing things to keep you distracted from your destiny and on your path, they will be removed.
Sure.
That is also a form of change. Ashe. Seems like family love those messages.
I say, change gonna come, family. Patience. Patience shows your Iwa Pole just as well.
Absolutely. And I think that goes over some people here when we speak of patience shows your Iwa Prole. For those who may not know, Iwa Prole means good character, having good character. So sometimes patience or not having patience can show you someone's true character. You ever told somebody you was going to do something for them and you see how they act? or you knew that you was going to do it for them, but you couldn't do it at that moment. Parents do it all the time with children. Children ask for something, and the parent wants to surprise them for it, but the child hears no. They go on a temper tantrum. They go on a rampage, not knowing that the parent probably already got it, or was trying to see if they was worthy, was going through some things and trying to figure out how to make a sacrifice to make that happen for that child. But that child wasn't thinking about any of that. They were just thinking about that moment, what they want to hear. The same way with the universe and us. Okay, sometimes you got to be patient for what you're praying on. And stop thinking that things are going to happen the way you think they're going to happen. It's going to happen. All the time, our prayers get answered. All the time, our prayers get answered. But how many of those times did it happen like how we thought it was going to happen? The universe is so amazing if you just observe the universe relationship with you. Sometimes we get so caught up on observing the relationship that the universe have with others versus using that relationship as a guide, but knowing that we all have our personal relationship as well. Make sure that you stay on it.
That's right. All right, family. Is there anyone else who would like to go ahead and book their mini reading while we are live? If not, go ahead and book your readings for the inbox. While the ancestral readings, they are still on sale, $25 off. And family, once again, if you're in the Atlanta area, while we are out here, please try to make a way out here. And if you are going to make a way out here, let us know in the inbox.
Wow. Ashe. Ashe. Yeah, I hate people like that. I hate people that can't show patience. People that want to ride but want to rush you. They need you to come pick them up, but they want to rush you. You can't be impatient when you need something to happen for you. You know, we have a lot of things to change within the character that our community has with each other. We got a lot of spiritual gurus. We got a lot of spirituals, readers, healers, priests in our community. But how do we get along? How are our relationships? How are our family structures? We got way more readers and healers than we have two-parent homes. We should be able to start looking at other things that the spirits are showing us. We got more tarot card readers than we have happy marriages. So that means we got a lot to heal from. There's many changes we need to make. We just don't need to scratch the surface. And I know people are hitting us up in the inbox, family. Do remember we are out of town. So those long hours that we love to have with family, they have been cut so we can take care of business in person that we need to. But I want to mention this post that I came across of this conjure, I think her name is Conjure Goddess. And it was on Twitter. Someone was sharing a thread of screenshots of this Twitter post. But on the Twitter post, the girl was saying that everybody's supposed to be spiritual. Everybody will have a spiritual journey, but not everybody's supposed to be a spiritualist. They said some people are getting messages from their ancestors that are guiding them and helping them for a cake business they should be running, or a mechanic that they want their son to be. There's spirits that are giving you advice and guidance for your destiny, and everybody just wants to learn and take how to become a conjuress,
right?
A bruja, the family witch. Why can't you? Sometimes your spiritual journey is, first of all, your spiritual journey is to employ you and to propel you for what your destiny is, and not. And she stated, everybody's destiny is not to be a spiritualist. Not everybody's going to be the witch. Not everybody's going to be conjuring. The knowledge you take from the spiritual world, you can do work on yourself. You can do work on your family. You're supposed to take that knowledge you learn and work on your family. But not everybody's gonna be hired and employed to do work for everybody. Everybody's not supposed to be just a spiritual practitioner. That's people destiny. Some people are called to do that just like some people are called to cook. Some people are called to sing. Some people are called to teach. Some people are called to build. There's a lot of people out there supposed to be building houses, but they want to be a juju man. There's a lot of people out here that's supposed to be, growing, farming. All those things are needed in the community. When you look at a village, you got every part being played. A village is not full of a whole bunch of spiritual witches, but don't nobody know how to build. Don't nobody know how to cut down trees, make lumber. Don't nobody know how to grow. Don't nobody know how to cook. Don't nobody know how to clean. Don't nobody know how to sew. But they all can do candle spells. So we have to know what it really takes for a village. Know that when you are getting your messages are for you. If they are clean up your house, if your messages stop being me, that doesn't mean you're gonna keep getting readings till you hear that message saying yes, you're gonna be the next priestess of the family. You're supposed to be doing priest work for your family, period.
Actually, I hope that didn't go over family here because too many times we run across that everybody wants to learn how to be a spiritualist. We say, get an ancestor read. Ancestors say cook. Ancestors say sing. Ancestors don't say nothing about go light a candle and get you some grave dirt and do some voodoo, hoodoo, juju. And there's some ancestors that say do that because that's what they did. And they'll find out, yes, you're right. My mother, my grandmother, they all did this. But a lot of you are trying to go out there and be that spiritualist. It's not that. It's like everybody trying to be a doctor. Like everybody wants to be a mechanic. Everybody can't be the same thing. Everybody has to play their position. So heed spirit. Listen carefully what spirit says. Spirit saying go this route. Go that route. Stop thinking they're telling you to go get you some saves and Palo Santos or get you some tarot cards because you heard spirit. That ain't what spirit told you because you heard spirit. Now you a spiritualist. Oh, I hear spirit. Your spirit gonna talk to you regardless. Everybody hears spirit. Not everybody listens to their spirit. That is a common thing that we have come across because you've heard spirit speaking to you. That was your guide. Now you gotta come get a reading to find out what spirit was meaning. That's like having a dream. Oh, I must be a dreamer. Then we all dreaming out here, but not everybody can interpret what the dream means. I don't know who the Biff was, but y'all know who y'all was. Somebody was a Biff during that time. I'm sorry, I apologize. Yeah. But yes, family, we have to respect our journey individually.
And everyone will have a spiritual journey. But your spiritual journey is to enlighten who you are, whoever that may be. The greatest clay maker, the greatest tea maker, the greatest painter, the greatest bricklayer, the greatest hairstylist. Your spiritual journey can elevate those areas of your life. Taking a spiritual journey doesn't mean you're just on the road to be a witch, on the road to be a bruja. Anybody in our house, no, Alaafia family, we'll be talking to you soon in the inbox. I thank you for your patience. Anybody that has been in this house that got in a reading in the inbox, not just on live, that anybody that has gotten personal one-on-one time in the inbox with HOK for any situation, not once were you told how to work someone else. Any issue that you come and bring to us, whether it was dealing with someone else, whether somebody else did it, you was shown and you was told what work to do for you, not on somebody else. We let you know the universe can handle that and all that, but this is how you can help yourself in this situation. This is what you get to do. We're not going to spend all our energy, money, and time and herbs to control someone else who has free will to want that for themselves. We're going to use all those energy and items to help you and what you could do to cleanse from that situation, protect yourself from the situation, heal from that situation, get out of that situation. We're not teaching people how to work people because that's not all it means to be a spiritualist. So many people get so high off of doing work on others. Well, what work have you done for yourself that you can feel like a true, powerful person? What work have you done for your family, for your children, for your parents to feel empowered? Actually, I enjoyed this time with family.
Wonderful time with family. Thank you all for spending this 2-year anniversary with us.
Absolutely.
And the next 9 days of wonderful, wonderful gifts. Ashe, we love you and we thank you. And until next time, Oda.